Thou shalt not.
I have a dream that one day black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls.
Black man and black woman, listen to the voice. This man's dream is a nightmare, a deception to integrate us with the very people that Yahweh told us not to.
Thou shalt not.
We were never supposed to race mix with no Gentile nation, nor have children by them. We have eaten the forbidden fruit, and the agenda is plain.
That was his dream. His dream ruined black people.
His dream, I'm sorry.
Not to speak. The black people before him didn't have a dream about holding hands and laying with white people, and they was way more vibrant. Their families was way more intact before this little boy Martin Luther King came along and convinced the youth that this is a better way.
Tobit chapter 4 verse 12. Now peep this out, brothers and sisters. Be aware of all whoredom, my son. Look what the Most High is stating to you, black men and black women. And chiefly take a wife of the seed of your fathers. Seed is a child, a person, the bloodline of a particular race. Take the seed of your fathers. I'm going to go back to this verse line because it goes even deep. And take not a strange woman or man, okay? That is a different race. That is not black. That's not of your bloodline. God said, take not. He called them strange. It's a reason why they are considered strange. To wife, which is not of your father's tribe. Yes, because we are the 12 tribes of Israel. It's a bloodline thing, y'all. For we are the children of the prophets Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These are your forefathers. Black men, remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they all married wives of their own kind. Yes, they wasn't mixing. Let's keep reading. And were blessed, and their children and their seed shall inherit the land.
If you want to save the black family, you have to protect it. And in order to protect it, you have to be against interracial marriage.
And how do you protect it? Segregation. To be separated from all nation and only marry within your race, so you can keep your bloodline pure, so your children can come out to look like you and not like your oppressors. Agenda self-hatred. Get a race to hate themselves. They'll be quick to birth out your nation.
Why? Why does everybody on the outside come?
Because they don't want to walk around with a nappy head looking like...
Looking like what? Like me? Like a nigger? Why don't you want to look like what you are? What makes you ashamed of being black?
You know, back then my mindset was date somebody that's lighter than me, so when I do have kids, they won't have to go through what I did.
Even light kids.
I'm so ugly.
Oh, so pretty. You are so pretty. Do you hear me? Oh, you gonna make me cry.
I'm a 35-year-old white man.
Self-hatred.
Harrison, born Antoine Smalls, has transracial identity, identifying as Harrison Booth, a 35-year-old white man from Colorado.
I know who I am, and I know my race, and I'm a proud white person.
The body is black, but the spirit and mind is not.
Praise white God.
The agenda has always been there, brothers and sisters. The whole point of race mixing is to kill off a race. They're trying to eliminate the original black people because we are the children of Yahweh.
See? And Martin Luther King, his goal was to walk down the street one day with a white girl. We don't call that progress. No white woman watching this show or no white man in his or her right mind want black boys and black girls marrying their white sons and daughters, in return introducing their grandchildren as half brown kinky head Negroes. They don't want it. Every man likes a son who look like himself. I love my little boy, and my wife, pretty brown girl, look like me. I love my daughters. I don't want no blonde-headed, green-eyed daughters. Sure,
This what we mean when wiping out a bloodline. These children are nothing like their parent. This is what Yahweh meant when he said, do not give your womb to a strange nation, because you will birth out their image and delete yours.
Okay, this is Pudge Pudge. She's my daughter.
Self-hatred.
I was pregnant with her. She still looks like this.
Black mom raising biracial children. Of course people ask if I'm their nanny.
Yes, guys, I was really stopped by a lady in the grocery store who assumed I was the babysitter of my own child.
And for my biracial brothers and sisters, it's not your fault. Y'all parents have done the damage, and even y'all suffer with identity crisis. It is very sad.
I had a black mother, white father, but I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood, right? And if you weren't black in my neighborhood, you were Hispanic. Okay. Now I look more like a Hispanic than I look black, obviously, but I didn't relate because I'm looking at my mother, a beautiful brown ebony skinned woman, and I don't look like her. My sisters were a little bit darker than me, and the kids didn't really accept me growing up. Right. And I always would try to fit in to being and showing my blackness. Like I was like, I'm black. So when they kind of like ostracized me and made fun of me, then I would try to cling to the Hispanic kids because at least I looked more like them.
Now that the veil is off your eyes, my brothers and sisters, even the Gentiles, we all bit the forbidden fruit, and we're coming out of this man's nightmare once and for all because we know it was an agenda pushed by those folks. God has made everything to be with its own kind. A gorilla is not going to mate with a lion. A giraffe is not going to mate with an elephant. Do you understand? Everything knows to be with its own kind to birth out what looks like them in their image. Asians, y'all had it right. This is the reason why Asians all look alike. They kept it in their bloodline, therefore they are blessed. The Ethiopians have it right. You want to know why they all look alike? Because they kept it into their bloodline, therefore they are blessed. The South Sudan people have it right. They kept it in their bloodline, therefore they are blessed. The Mexicans have it right. That's why they all resemble each other. They kept it into their bloodline. That's why they are blessed. The India people have it right. Notice how they all look alike? See, these people follow the rules of their ancestors. Therefore, they ain't got no mixing in their blood. They're pure bloods. They have it right. Well done. And if they keep it up, God will keep blessing them. White people, y'all are the ones who cause the most mixing. Do you not know that y'all are different as well, Europeans? A blonde-haired white man must be with a blonde-haired white woman to create a blonde-haired child. That's his genetics. A red-haired white man must be with a red-haired white woman to create his child. That's his genetics. A brunette white man must be with a brunette white woman to create their child. Y'all are even different. Y'all just the European empire as a nation. Puerto Ricans does not mix with a Cuban. A Cuban does not mix with a Dominican. Yes, y'all are the Spanish nation, but y'all also different through bloodlines. Y'all not supposed to mix either. You're supposed to be with your own kind. Black people, it's time to get on y'all. We're going to start with the mixed people first. Mixed people, y'all are now considered your own nations. They have a name for y'all. They call y'all mulattoes. That's y'all name. Okay? Y'all are your own nation right now. The only way to keep your nation alive, mixed people must mix with mixed people to continue on the mixed race now. And if y'all mix, y'all birth out this. More mixed children. Light-skinned people, do you know that God gave you that skin for you to be with also of your own skin? This would kill off this colorism crap. A light-skinned man must be with a light-skinned woman. And I mean black men now. A black light-skinned man, not the ones that mix. So they can birth out more light-skinned children. Black light-skinned children. That's how God intended. Brown-skinned black men, do you not know that you're supposed to be with a brown-skinned black woman? So you can create brown-skinned black children. Do you understand this? You have to be with your skin. Black dark-skinned man, do you know you're supposed to be with a dark-skinned black woman so you can create black dark-skinned children? That's how that works. That's what God was saying. Your skin is your birthright. Yes, we are the black nation, but we also are different through genetics. It's the truth. We got to fix it. And in the new world to come, it will be fixed. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3. Neither shall thou make marriages with them. So you can see that race mixing, marriage with them is abomination and God hates it. The Lord says, your daughters, thy means your daughters, you shall not give unto his sons. Y'all see this? Nor his daughters shall not take unto your sons. This is a commandment, y'all. Do you understand? That Martin Luther King thing, exactly what it was, a deception in a nightmare.